Hi there, welcome to this. This is Arkwrights Mill. I've been after this one for a while and it came available in Games Quest in the UK. And that's for the fabulous Arkwright game by Spielworks. It's a game by Stefan Risthorse. 2 to 4 players, 12 plus in 150 minutes. But we're on about the insert today. There's a lot of components in this box. And this is the Meeple Reality insert called Arkwrights Mill, compatible with Arkwright. So let's open it up and see what we've got. So put Arkwright down, there we go. And let's have a look here. Capstone Games also did the, I think the American release of Arkwright. So there's it says features 4 separate trays that allow for easy setup, individual player trays with dividers, 2 money trays, worker tray that allows you for easy setup of the game, first player marker in the form of a spinning jenny, that's neat, and resource tray for machine and goods. Okay, so here we are. Oh look, we've got a couple of little dowels in there. That's probably for the spinning jenny, I would think. The wheel must move, do you think? Something like that? We'll soon find out. So I think this is quite a comprehensive research insert this for a very big game, isn't it? So this is going to be interesting. I love putting these together. The good thing about spending money on something like this for a big game is that you're not increasing your shelf space. It actually, everything fits in the box, doesn't it? So I mean, and they're just nice, and they're a neat touch. I love something, you know, things a bit different and a bit special, and I think these wooden inserts for certain games are just they're just a real nice touch. I love pimping out games anyway, and I think these, you know, they're a little over the top, aren't they? And I love that sort of thing. So yeah, so there's Arkwright. I mean, it shouldn't be done, should it? And it is, and that's why I've got it. You know, just great. So let's have a look. So assembly instructions for Arkwrights Mill. First page there. Second. Third, fourth, fifth, sixth page there. So quite a lot going on there, isn't there? So first things first, as always with these, what I shall do is separate all these pieces and get them into piles. So we've got some sort of, it makes it a lot easier then to start putting things together. So we'll get that done now. Right, there we go. It's all sorted. Excuse me. I think I've got it into as condensed piles as I can, you know, like for likes on top of each other and what have you. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it now. Start at the first page, start putting it all together. It's a monster, isn't it? There's loads of bits here and I can't wait to start putting it all together now. So we'll come back once I've done that. Okay, I've finished it and it took me 100 minutes and 55 seconds, if you like. So I had a cup of tea and stuff in time. So an hour 40 minutes to put it together. There's quite a lot of stuff, some pretty neat features here. So we've got this tray here, lots of little bits and pieces. We've got this one here, this one, this one, money trays here. We may use poker chips really, but it's nice to have these trays to put the money into. Oh, the spinning jenny start player marker, pretty neat. Individual player markers, one for each player. And they're stepped, you know, and everything inside, so tokens are great, them, aren't they? We have this one here. And this is a real neat touch, is the one for the workers. Arkwright, all the workers are going to go into that bit there. That took some making up. Now if you're making this one up, if you do get this Meeple Reality resource thing, don't do it how it suggests in the book on this one. These edges, you're best wiggling these bits in together because they're quite tight. You don't want to split, especially on these weak points here. So just wiggle them into the edges and then leave them flat, because it's too much to try and line everything up on these. This one's a bit of a, this is the worst thing to put together. It's easy once you do that. So I had them out flat, so they're actually in, but opened up. Same with the top and bottom, and then just concentrate on getting these bits fitting through, and then wing these back and clip it all together, and that was much better. There was one error in the instruction manual, and it was on page 4. It lists that as number 41, that piece, and it's not, it's number 37, and that was on page 4. But you know, other than that, it's pretty straightforward. It was a lovely job to do. Really nice putting everything together. So now what I'm going to do is get all the Arkwright game pieces and populate this organizer. So we'll do that now. So it's all sorted. It took a while, but it's really good, this one. So first of all, we have the player's book. I put these because they're thicker at the staple end, so the box closes right. We've got the spinning jenny, and we've got the water frame. And books there. Now the German books, and I guess it's the same for if the German edition has the English books, I have not fitted in the box. It won't shut properly then, so I put them elsewhere. And there's some little tokens that are duplicated, isn't there? Water frame board there, the spinning jenny board there. That's just on the top there. We got the player boards here. Now mine, because it was the original Spielworks version, I got the foils from, these were from Funagame that sent these out, and foiled, and I used my War Game corner clipper to clip the corners on these. So there's the player boards there on the top. We have the player aids here, sequence of play, and I've corner rounded these because they get knocked up on corners, don't they, these things. And here's the upgrade kit, because mine's the original version, and it has the self-actor tokens, and there's a purpose-built little wooden tray thing for that, purely for that upgrade kit, which is a neat touch. Then we have the game board, and then look at that. I mean, so sorted out, because there's a lot of components in this game. It literally weighs a ton. So let's open the game board. There is a reason for this. It's a nice game board, isn't it? I love the colours on it, to be honest. Now, if we go here now, so we've got the spinning jenny start player marker. It spins pretty well, doesn't it? Put him over there. We can lift this out, I think. Yeah. It's got these little grooves. And we've got these boards here and tokens in there. It all fits really well, doesn't it? We've got that token tray there. We have another token tray here. Let's move these out of the way a little bit. We have, now this one, that was the upgrade kit, the self-actor. And it contains all the upgrade kit in that little bit. How good's that? Award, event and development. And action and bonus. Superb. That's that. We have each of these little player token ones with the distribution, quality, action, factions 3 and 4, factory 3 and 4 and factory 1 and 2. And the player markers, and every player gets one of those. That's great. That's going to set up really well, isn't it? And they're pretty neat, though, those are. We dig further into it, and here we have the let's get this one out first. Got a hole there, that's easier. We'll deal with that one in a second, because that's so superb. That's the workers. Here we have 1, 2, 3 for the money. Those there. There's a lot to this, isn't there? And here we have the 10s, 20s and 50s. Okay. Now here, this actually slides off. You don't fix that. That's it. It's because I tried to lift it by that bit. But have a look here. And then this bit comes off. There's little grooves here. And then this would just go on the table. And you got your markers, your goods and machines, and you can just get into them there like that when they're out on the table. Then it just stows away neatly like so. This is really neat. So you've got all that set up, and then you've got the worker bit here, And so you just slide this out. Let's see if I can do this nicely. Slide this out. Okay, out of its really good robust sleeve. Mark it up with the workers here. Now, I'm not sure, this is the first time I've done it, if there's any way of marking it up perfectly. I guess it's just like that, and then you lift it, and there they are. One got caught in because it wasn't in properly, and look at that. I mean, they are so centralised up, that's unbelievable. And there they are, you've set that up. Imagine I should go to the left more. I'm sure I'll get used to it. But then putting it away, there we go. Come on. That's it. And then this lip here goes up to the game board. The groove here and the edge of the game board slots into there. So then when the workers are here, you just slide that off and in they go. Will they? Yep, there we go. And they're all okay. I've just been laughing a bit because Donna's just said, "What does this remind you of?" And I said, "Well, Escape from Colditz because of all the little pawns." And she said, "No, it's not a game." And I said, "Well, what then?" And she goes, "North Korea, all them troops, the way they all line up, and it's like one person.
It's like one person and their whole reflection, like
their
the way they're like,
because they're all the same, aren't they? It's incredible to see. So yeah, so that was quite funny. So yeah, so there's the workers out. I've got it so that you put it up to the line. Exactly on. I mean, that is just phenomenal, isn't it? The way that works out like that. I always think they're almost like little battery heads as well. Right. So in they go. Back in once you finish the game. Now this lip here, it's curved, so it ends up underneath the game board just like so. And then we just need to put these workers to bed. So we turn it round and it should slide in nicely. Let's have a look. Go away, little workers. There we go. Look at that. Perfect. So that goes there. Now let's see if we can put it all back in the box. Okay. So let's fold up the game board first. And in the box we put these workers to sleep. There they go. Nicely. Then we have the components tray, the wooden components bit there. In there they go. Now we have the money. Let's put these in. There we go. So that fits nicely there. Now, then we have this tray here. It's perfectly across, and that's got the little here for getting your fingers in to pull out, which is easy. Then I think these go across this way as well, don't they? Yep, one across here, one across here. Let's put that spinning Jenny in there, and then we have the little expansion upgrade kit in the corner here, and then going across we have all the player modules here. There we go. I mean, that is something else, isn't it? Do you know what I really appreciate with this? I mean, this has been a lovely project to do, but also it's not just the fact of the component quality is really good on this, but imagine the designing to get all that to fit, and it does, you know, incredible stuff. So on top of that, let's put the game board, and then we have our player boards and manuals and stuff. There we go, and the game manuals as well on top, and it does actually press down and actually close completely. And that's Arkwright, the wooden organiser from Meeple Reality. Thanks for watching.